Hello and welcome to HRL Season 14, Round Number 2, John Snuh, Moto number 1. Look at this crazy go-kart complex we've got here. Super technical track, very close quarters as well. Going to be a lot of cheese going down on here for sure. Trust me, I guarantee it. Let's get a look at the grid and take a look at the starting order for this race. Going to be looking quite a bit different than last week's. We've got some new heat winners here, so already it's going to be different from the front row down. All right, so starting in first, we have Pancake. Starting in second, we have Fireball. Starting in third, we have Roman. Starting in fourth, we have Sully. Starting in fifth, Real Deal. Sixth, Detail. Seventh, Luke. Eighth, Vulcan. Ninth, Armada. 10th, Hunter. 11th, Soul Reaper. 12th, Nuked. 13th, Chumpy, and 14th with a special guest appearance. We got Matt showing up for the Jon Snow race. All right. 5 claws deep as well. All right, let's go. It's going to be a 12-lap moto, and this first corner is going to be the one you're going to want to look at because this is where a lot of this race is going to be determined. Green flag. Oh, no. Armada clipped on the inside. Already flips. And I guarantee you the first place starter Pancake is probably going to be the only driver to get through that first section cleanly. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. It's so cheesy. It's so tough. So winning that heat race, very important. Definitely put himself in a good position for this race because that first section, man, you're not going to get it through it clean in the first lap. It's just guaranteed. Everybody's going to make some type of contact. Not a whole lot you can do. No matter how well you're paying attention, there just isn't really anywhere to go. So just try your best. So we close out the first lap of 12 here. Pancake is going to lead him down. Roman second, and Sully, your podium still. He's got Detail and Real Deal chasing him down. It looks like that top 5's already got a pretty big gap. Oh, what is that? Vulcan quitting on the track. And not going to be a caution called for this one. Probably should have been, but we're going to keep it green. We'll see how the drivers dodge this goose as we come around the next lap. So yeah, Vulcan out of the race. Vulcan retires on lap 1. Not even lap, I mean, well, he didn't even complete a lap on the Jon Snuh Moto 1. And let's see it. The drivers have been informed that it's coming. So Pancake's going to be the first to tackle it and kind of boops it out of the way a little bit, which should help these guys out. Roman a little boopage as well. And Detail gets put right into it by Sully. That's kind of the problem here. Probably why it should have been a caution, but more drivers barreling through. Definitely not the first driver to be slowed down by this goose. Oh, man. And it really sucks for Matt because he gets absolutely into it as well. But I believe the goose despawns after that, so fortunately the good news won't have to deal with that for the rest of the race. As we're on lap 3 right now, about to complete lap 3. So yeah, 1-2 is pretty much gone. 1-2 is pretty much gone. Roman and Pancake are chilling. We got 3, 4, 5 here. And it looks like Real Deal and Detail are having some issues getting by Sully, so could make things interesting here. But I think their chances of catching up to the top 2 is pretty much already shot here. They needed to get by Sully a lot quicker than they are. And remember, that is Detail in 5th. That means we got Fireball, actually, be the heat winner. I think he just had issues. Did not get through the first section very clean, I want to say, in the beginning of the race. And, yeah, so he finds himself outside the top 5, which is not what he was hoping for. Real Deal still trying to get by Sully. And he's got some speed. He's looking to the inside. He's trying to find the lines. Maybe sets him up here. Kind of looks good. No. Going to be going into the chicane. Probably not going to work out. Oh, but it works out really well for Detail. That was a really well-timed pass. Going to take advantage of that to get by him. And sometimes that's what you got to do in go-kart. Just, you know, stay in the right position, wait for something to happen in front of you. Sometimes that's how you got to do it. But now, you know, there's pros and cons to everything. Now he's the one that's got to try to get by Sully, so he's got to try to tackle that. And look at this. I mean, Fireball is gaining incredibly. We've got Hunter and Luke behind as well. It seems like they're catching up as well. So this is potentially going to make this race pretty interesting for the mid-pack. Shout out to the Asian sensation going online. Should have turned the notifications off. All good. Quick shout out. Quick shout out. Nothing wrong with a quick shout out. But yeah, this is like the for sure the most interesting part of the race that we have to watch right here is this battle, this third, fourth, fifth, sixth battle here between Sully, Detail, Real Deal, and Fireball. And this might be it. I want to say Detail is going to complete the pass there at a really nice drive through the corner after the chicane. He's going to take that spot, take the podium position. I think he's going to sail away with this. I doubt he's going to have enough time to think about catching up to one or two, but yeah, Sully fighting back a little bit, but keeping it interesting. Real Deal and Fireball still yet to get by. And Fireball making a mistake. The first chicane. Going to slow him down quite a bit, too. He's going to really lose a lot of time there on that pack, and that's rough for Fireball. He's going to now he's going to have to hope that Sully stays in front of Real Deal, because I think if Real Deal gets by him, he'll probably be gone, and then Fireball's just only got Sully to try to catch up to, most likely. So with that mistake, I'm sure he's hoping that he can hold on to it, and Real Deal just getting little bits of time, and look at that slow chicane. It actually works out, and Real Deal's going to make the pass. I can't believe that worked out for him. But Sully, like, holding the brakes, I want to say, on the inside. I'm surprised he didn't just drive right through it right there. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe he got stuck on the wall a little bit. I guess it's what must have been what happened. He just got stuck on the wall a little bit. Oh, and a little two-wheel right there, and that's and yeah, Fireball just takes it. Just doesn't care about forcing him to the inside wall. He sees the opportunity. He just takes it. Not going to waste any time there. Still has his sights on Real Deal. He wants another position. Wants to take another position. Where are we at? Halfway through. Oh, wow. It doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like we should be on 3 laps to go. But, yeah. Just at the halfway point. Going to be completing lap number 7 here in a little bit. Pancake, as you can see. Pretty huge lead. Taking a blue flag on Matt there. Roman still in second, who also has a huge lead on his next driver. Detail in third, who also has a huge lead on his next driver, who's going to be Real Deal and Fireball, which looks like one of the spicier battles on the track right now. It's the 4th and 5th place battle. And remember, Fireball a heat winner. Fireball a heat winner, but having a rough go of Moto 1. A couple mistakes. Conjoined with, I want to say, just some cheese in the first section on the first lap. Didn't really get to see it too much, but I'm sure if I watched the replay, sure if we took a look back, we could see exactly what happened to him. But yeah, just starting in that second place position, it's very easy for the third place driver to just get a run and, you know, make things cheesy behind him. I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happened. And that's, okay, just making sure that's Roman putting Matt lap down as well. Just wanted to make sure nothing crazy happened. Where Roman messed up and Detail caught up or something, because it's hard to tell with these armors. The armors are a little cheesy, not for all the drivers, but for some of them. That was definitely Matt going a lap down, so you never know. Roman's had lag issues in the past. Could make things interesting, but I would say that at this point, that's what it's going to take, is for, you know, some lag issues to come out. And it looks like Luke finally gets by Hunter there. Hunter did a pretty good job holding off that spot for a while, but eventually gets past, and now he's in, I want to say Hunter's in 7th here then, or no, 8th. 8th, yeah. So Hunter, not the greatest Moto 1 that he was looking for, but maybe if he puts his head down with Sully going out of the track, maybe if Hunter puts his head down and gains some time, he could still get a spot here, because Sully, after getting passed by the top 5, has lost quite a bit of time, and look at this, Luke's already pretty much right behind him, so definitely still opportunity for Hunter there. Sully's just had a really good starting spot, but it seems that it's getting pretty difficult for him to hold on to this track position towards the end of the moto here. Meanwhile, in that top 5, Real Deal still a pretty good advantage on Fireball. And you can see Pancake putting Chumpy a lap down there as well soonish. Roman with a mistake in the first section, but I don't think it's going to matter much. I mean, look, there's the gap between Roman and Detail. Again, it's going to take a lot more than that. Roman, I think, is aware of that, and he is just on cruise control right now. You know, I don't think he minds as long as he doesn't literally flip and dismount. I don't think he really minds about running rough laps. Because he's got such a big lead, and there's really no reason to take any risks or anything, or even try to run too hard and then flip or something like that. You might as well just take the track pretty chill. And speaking of that, by the way, Real Deal with a pig. I might actually want to replay on that. That was like the biggest flip we've had. Seeing Detail in third, seeing a gap that maybe could be workable, and I think just trying to go hard, trying to gain time, and gets on the inside of the exit of that chicane and goes down, but recovers pretty well. Did exit the track for a bit, though. But yeah, he did recover pretty well. But yeah, I think what happened there is probably what I was talking about. I think Real Deal saw that Detail was pretty far in front. Or was it Fireball? It might have been Fireball because Fireball got by him. Whoever it was. But regardless, he saw that he had a chance to make up a spot. And I think he just potentially just ran it a little bit too hard that time and ended up going down. And now falls back to 5th. So unfortunate for last week's overall and Moto 2 winner there. But he's still running a top 5, still having a pretty solid race. And I will probably check it here. I'm probably going to check it. This will be another lap down. I want to say this is 2 to go. Yeah, there it is. 2 to go for Pancake. That starting spot, so crucial on this track, and getting through the first corner cleanly, not looking back, just putting his head down and running away with this race. It's pretty much how this Moto 1 has went. Roman not really able to contest him too much in second place, just not running clean enough laps. And here we have Pancake making the final rounds. Few more turns to complete. Going to try to take his first Moto win here of the season. Very strong performance in this Moto 1. Just a couple more corners to take. And he's going to take them as well as he needs to. Pancake going to take the first Moto win for John Snuh, and his first of the season as well. And the gaps are pretty cheese in this one. We've got, that's a lapper right there. We've got Roman in second. And then third place, rounding out the podium, going to be Detail in this first moto. Fireball with the fourth place. Pretty good recovery. Fifth place, Real Deal. And then sixth place. Looks like Luke coming home in sixth place. Sully seventh. Hunter eighth, and that was pretty close right there. Might have been some last lap cheese. Might have to take another look. Only a little trolling. I want to say, now this will be 9th and 10th for Armada and Soul Reaper. And as the rest of these drivers cross the line, I'll go to my cheat sheet just to make sure. So our first moto results, I'll go through them again real quick. We got Pancake first, Roman second, Detail third, Fireball fourth, Real Deal fifth, Luke sixth, Sully seventh, Hunter eighth, Armada ninth, yep, Soul Reaper 10th, yep, Nuked 11th, Chumpy 12th, Matt 13th, and we're going to give Brendan the 14 potentially over Vulcan because Vulcan probably get penalized or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out. That'll be in the doc in the link by the time this gets posted. So by then you'll know. But how this battle finished out: Sully and Luke, the 6th and 7th place battle, the last lap. We saw a few of these in the heat race too. These last lap battles heating up on Jon Snow, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see another one in Moto 2. But as you can see, pretty close through the hairpin. Now Sully's got a decent gap. Gonna have to try to close that gap again. Wide run through the corner. and Sully just takes it a little too wide, and Luke takes the spot just a little too wide in that last corner, just barely let the door open for that 6th place. So almost holding on to 7th. And hey, if there was another lap with that, I mean, that could have opened up the door for Hunter there too, potentially. He was getting pretty close. So, you know, definitely if this was a 15-lap race for some reason, things could have gotten kind of weird in that mid-pack. But I think for the front of the field, things were pretty separated for sure. Even Armada and Soul Reaper in their positions, I want to say, were pretty close towards the back. So yeah, it could have got pretty weird in some other spots in the field, but the first place spots were definitely podium spots. We're definitely chalked up for sure. Again, Pancake taking his first moto win of the season. Roman taking, I want to say his first podium. I'm not fact-checking that, but I want to say his first podium. And then Detail rounding out the podium with a second podium for him on the season, I want to say there as well. So, again, there's the results for Jon Snow Moto 1. Let's go on to Moto 2.